Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through. The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many swords out.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste. We say this is a false prophet, A wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
We came here in peace, simply to talk. And this is what you do? I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition and the...
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should all be ashamed. The Templars... You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash... If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
And what if I really am the Herald of Andraste?
You, a Kunari, I would sooner believe a toad our savior. You have nothing. No influence, no power.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker?
You are called to a higher purpose.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. You have shown me nothing. And the Inquisition, less. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
Either way, we should first return to Haven and
This victory must please you great.
We came here seeking only to speak...
And you had no power. Now we have been shown up by our own... And my fellow clerics have scattered to... Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
Haven't you already made up your mind?
Because, despite all my fear, I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe?
Our divine, Her Holiness is...
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must... There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to deny...
We have... Now it falls on us to select a new divine.
Provided such a selection...
I truly don't know. Any what becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker take...
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind.
There must be sense to what we...
Must there? Rebellion seems popular. Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do?
Put aside his war against the mages. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knight...
Perhaps there is some...
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How are people responding to all?
Despair. Fear. There must be a way through this. We abandoned our duties. We, servants of the faith.
How many Templars...
They rebelled across Thedas. The White Spire here in the capital. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
It's not too late.
If only that...
What's to stop you from...
We are not looking for a winning horse.
They left us. The Templars left us to...
What's that? An arrow with a message? I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an...
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andra. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet...
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost... It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let...
So you think the Templars are...
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill... So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet... I hope to see you there.
Come. Let us return to Haven.
How can you be so calm with everything we believe? I don't...
It's good you've returned.
You heard?
Of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the...
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what?
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order...
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in...
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of...
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places.
In the meantime, we should consider... There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is...
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
They're an ancient order that has existed to fight Darkspawn invasions since the first Blights, thousands of years. They have faded since those glory days. Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places. The others have disregarded my suspicion. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by... If you have the opportunity, please...
And if you can't?
Then there may be more going on than...